Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the quick solutions of All India Akash Test Series JEE Main Test 3 Code A and B Mathematics, which was held on 18th November 2018. So let us start with the question number 61, which says that let A, B, C be distinct positive real numbers and vectors AI cap plus AJ cap plus CK cap, comma, J cap plus K cap and CI cap plus CJ cap plus 4BK cap are coplanar, then the roots of quadratic equation AX square plus CX plus B equal to 0 are. Right? So if the three vectors are given to be coplanar, then we know that the determinant of C 0, 1, 1, C 4, B will be equal to 0, right? So expanding this, I will get A times 4B minus C plus A times C minus 0 plus C times minus C will be equal to 0. So solving this, we will get 4AB minus AC plus AC will get cancelled, minus C square equal to 0. Right? Now we have to find the roots of quadratic equation AX square plus CX plus B equal to 0. So the discriminant of that will be equal to C square minus 4 into A into B. Right? Now from 1 we can see that C square minus 4AB is equal to 0. Now for a quadratic equation we know that if discriminant is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Right? So the correct answer is option number 2. Next is question number 62, which says that if the vectors A and B are non-collinear and non-zero and satisfy the equation 1 minus tan theta into A vector is equal to 1 plus root 2 into sin theta into B vector, then the most general values of theta are given by. Now we know that for x into A vector plus y into b vector is equal to 0 vector, if A and B are non-collinear, then both x and y will be equal to 0. Right? Now applying the same concept in this question, we can see that A and B vector are non-collinear, so their coefficients will be equal to 0. Right? That is 1 minus tan theta is equal to 0 and 1 plus root 2 sin theta will also be equal to 0. Right? Now from here we get that tan theta is equal to 1 and from here we get that sin theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Right? Now theta satisfies both these equations. Right? So we know that theta will lie in third quadrant because tan theta is positive and sin theta is negative. Right? Now, we can see that theta will be equal to 2n pi plus pi by 4, that is 5 pi by 4. So, the correct answer is option number 3. Next is question number 63, which says that if 61 times p vector plus 40 times q vector plus 21 times r vector is equal to 0, then p vector cross q cross R cross P is equal to. So here it is given that 61 times P vector plus 40 times Q vector plus 21 into R vector is equal to 0 vector. Now we know that three vectors can be written in this form only if the three vectors are coplanar. So we can see that here that P, Q and R vector are coplanar, right? Now, we see that if these three vectors are coplanar, then Q cross R, vector Q cross R and vector R cross P will be collinear, right? They both will be collinear. So we can see that the cross product of these two, that is Q cross R cross P will be equal to 0 vector because they both will be collinear, right? Collinear, or you can say they will be parallel, right? So this will be equal to 0. So the required value will also be equal to 0 vector, because P cross Q cross 0 will be equal to 0. Hence the correct answer is option number 1. Next is question number 64, that is, let A, B, C be 3 vectors and are such that A cross B vector is equal to 3 times A cross C vector, comma, magnitude of A vector is equal to magnitude of C vector is equal to 2, magnitude of B vector is equal to 5, magnitude of B cross C vector is equal to 5, and if B minus 3 into C vector is equal to lambda times A vector, then a value of lambda square is, right? So let us assume angle theta between vector B and vector C. So we are given that magnitude of B cross C is equal to 5. So we can say that magnitude of B into magnitude of C into sine theta will be equal to 5. Now magnitude of B is 5 and magnitude of C is 2. So we can say that sine theta will be equal to 1 by 2. As we are given that B minus 3 times C vector is equal to lambda into A vector. Now here, taking magnitude and then doing squaring, we can find that magnitude of B whole square plus 9 times magnitude of C whole square minus 6 times B vector dot C vector is equal to lambda square into magnitude of A whole square. Now simplifying this, we can find that the value of lambda square is equal to 61 30 root 3 upon 4. That is correct answer is option number 2. Next is question number 65, which says that if A, B, C are 3 unit vectors such that 2 times A cross B cross C is equal to B plus root 3 into C vector, and if the vectors B and C are non-parallel, then the angle between A vector and B vector is. Now here we know about the triple cross product, that is, it can be written equal to 2 times A dot C into B minus A dot B into C is equal to B vector plus root 3 into C vector. Now here, as B and C vector are given to be non-parallel, so we can see that the coefficients of B vector on both sides will be equal and the coefficients of C vector on both sides will also be equal. So we can see that 2 into A dot C vector is equal to 1 and minus 2 times A dot B vector will be equal to root 3. Now as we have to find the angle between A and B, so here we can see that minus 2 into A dot B will be equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B, which both are given to be unit vectors. So that will be 1 into cos theta will be equal to root 3. So from here we get that cos theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Now cos theta is negative in second or third quadrant, right? So we can say that theta will be equal to pi minus pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. So the correct answer is option number